Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today it's going to be a brave noob world between Monty and XxNoFatexX. Here on Lightshade, top left, we've got a red Terran player, it is Monty. And in the bottom right, it is a blue Protoss, it is XxNoFatexX. Alright, so Brave New World is my every other week examination of what's going on in Bronze and Silver League gaming in StarCraft 2. If you want me to cast your Brave Noob World replay, send it to Snipermonkey at the email address listed in the description with a subject of Brave Noob World, and he will screen it, which means he will watch it and let me know whether it is worth casting. Alright, so one gate expand here, looks like, from NoFatexX. Okay. Pretty darn close here. And then a second pylon? Come on, no fate. Come on, XxNoFatexX. Throw down a second pylon, buddy. I guess Cyber Core. So this is... Okay, the time... Whoa! Whoa! Okay! So what I like to say at the start of these generally is... go ahead, go to lotv.spawningtool.com and find the build order button up top. It will show you build orders for your race against other races and will teach you stuff like the one gate expand, where you get one gate and a nexus pretty quickly and it's pretty safe and really economical. What you're not going to want to do is a 2-gate double gas opening and not saturate your gases. Alright? So that's just something we need to talk about here. On the other side, Reaper production has begun here for Monty. He's got one gas and he's expanding. I like it. I like what's going on here. See, the problem with this 2-gate thing is Zealots aren't good against Terran in the early stages. Once they have charge, and if they're part of another composition, like Stalkers behind them, Disruptors behind them, Archons behind them, they're good. But, like, slow Zealots really stink against Terrans. So, I mean, 2-gate opening means you're going to make 2 Zealots, but no. Alright, so it's 2 Stalkers. I think this more looks like NoFate is just doing a PvP style build, right? Where you get the 2 gates with the Cyber Core, and you make a couple Stalkers, or a couple Sentries, or a couple Adepts, yeah? You got the double gas rolling. I think NoFate just kind of has the same build for every matchup, which is not super ideal. Anyway, what do we got going on here? Second gas here for Monty. He is throwing up a factory. Okay, so Monty doing some good stuff. I like this. Right? You would say, why didn't he make a Reaper? Well, that's because Reapers are hard to control. And against a Protoss, they're usually going to have a Stalker or an Adept out by the time your Reaper shows up anyway, and it's just going to die, and blah. Whatever. I'm just going to make some Marines. We'll be fine. This one Marine, very lonely, standing on this bunker. Hello, Marine. Whoa. He's a little shy. He doesn't like the camera on him. He's going to come up. I like the bunker too. Okay. So it feels like Monty has a better concept of how to play TVP than NoFate has of how to play PvT. Just my feeling of the early stages of this game. This feels, again, more like a PvP than anything else. We're also not chrono boosting. Chrono boost is... Okay. Protoss players, chrono boost is so important. Such a darn tootin' important thing to have, to use on things like cybernetics cores and things like nexuses, so you can make workers more faster. But as it stands, this is 133 energy, which means we're not actually chrono boosting anything right now. Ooh, a double... Alright! This is why we love Brave Noob World. We see stuff we don't see anywhere else. Nobody else opens up double Stargate against Terran. Maybe in a proxy position where you have Void Rays coming out and shield batteries healing, and you're just like, blah, 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 blah. Yes, fine. Or like Tempest doing the same thing. But in this case, back here, I don't know what we're doing. It's got to be Void Rays, though, right? Brave Noob World? It's got to be Void Rays? Nothing. It's nothing so far, but we are getting air weapons, which indicates we're planning on making something out of these Stargates. Just not right this very second. Be patient, Falcon. Come on. And a robotics facility. So here's the thing. If you're in the lower levels of StarCraft and you're a Terran player, just make Marine, Marauder, Medevac, like, in every matchup and just win. If you can have good enough macro, which means what you're going to need to do here on 2 bases is making more barracks here, Monty. Barracks, right? Love this. More barracks. so you can spend your money. Because on 2 bases, you're going to have a whole butt ton of money. You're going to want to spend it. So extra barracks is how you do that, especially once you have full saturation on both your bases, which you don't. You're making more SCVs. You're working towards that effort, right? It's good. It's real, real good. Oh, what are we making? It is Void Rays! Huzzah! Woo! I love the Observer. Okay, Observer play from NoFate is great. He's just gonna... Is he just gonna wander across the map with Void Rays and try to win this thing? I sort of love this. No, wait, no, we stopped. We've halted progress. We're, hovering in place with no visible propulsion doing that. But Protoss are magic, so it's fine. Oh my gosh, Mass Void Ray. Okay. So here's the problem with Mass Void Ray against Terran. Marines are super good against Void Rays. Guess who has 17 Marines? Monty does! Montenegro. Now the good news is, guess what? We have an observer seeing the number of Marines that are coming out. The answer to this is apparently Fleet Beacon. I don't think that's the answer, NoFate. I'm going to tell you right now. The answer to Marines is not Fleet Beacon. There's nothing in there that is the answer to Marines. Carriers, bad against Marines. Tempest, bad against Marines. So now, I think do you just win? Like, you set up the tanks down here, you push the Marines up, and like, okay, here we go. Siege up. Siege up. Alright, well, didn't exactly siege up, and now, yeah, okay. Well, a couple of Void Rays definitely died there, but without the tank supporting, yeah. Okay, so, Monty had the right idea. He just didn't siege his tanks up in time to get any siege tank splash damage off on those stalkers at all. If you siege the tanks up down here and get the Marines up on this ramp, you get vision of the high ground, you're firing on those stalkers. If the Void Rays want to kill the tanks instead of killing your Marines, that's great. Your Marines can focus fire individual Void Rays there, and I think you just win. That's another thing. Focus firing in StarCraft 2 is really good. If you can use your units to focus fire one thing at a time, it'll kill things and remove them entirely. So it's like, it's just, it's almost just kind of basic math, right? If you have 5 enemies attacking you, and you're attacking all 5 of them at the same time, right? So they go from 100 HP to 50 HP to 25 HP to 2 HP to 0 HP. They have full damage the whole time you're killing them, right? So that's 5 Marines firing at you the entire time. And then they all die. But if you kill them one at a time, right? One Void Ray at a time, then that goes from 5 Void Rays attacking you down to 4, down to 3, down to 2, down to 1, in the same amount of time it takes you to kill all 5 at once, right? So that's a thing. In StarCraft, target prioritization does not automatically work that way. You have to tell your units to manually attack the thing you want to attack one at a time, right? So what you can do here is select all your Marines, right? Press A, click on this, do a Shift A and click on this, Shift A, click on this, click on this, click on this, click on this, click on this. And the Marines will go burn down, 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 right? It's way better. It's way more efficient to do selected targeting than it is to not. So I don't like this lesson that Monty has learned. He's like, Marines aren't as good as I thought they were. We're going to still make them, but we're also going to make a bunch of Vikings with a super cool skin. I don't even know what this is called. It's a pretty looking skin, though, that's for sure. So third base up for NoFate. He's still... Here's a trick. No splash damage is bad against Terran. If you don't have disruptors or storm, or the easiest thing for you to use if you're in Brave New World is Colossus. If you have Colossus that you can implement here against the Terran, you're gonna have a better time. I mean, this is just sky tossing. I think he probably, honestly, I think NoFate does this build against everybody he plays. This is not bad against Protoss, and it's not bad against Zerg either. Get those carriers out, right? Remember what I said about carriers being bad against Terran? This is not a good strategy against Terran, but if you're in Brave New World and you're bronze and silver, then you know what? You can probably get some wins with this against Terran. You'll get a bunch of wins with this against Zerg for sure. And against Protoss, I think it'll work too, depending on how this goes. I mean, if Protoss just makes mass Stalker, like doesn't spend any resources on Void Rays at all, then that can instantly just kind of be a loss there. Mass Stalker beats all of this. But, I don't know, maybe they made a couple of mortals, maybe they made some adepts, and then suddenly they don't have enough anti-air, and you just kind of roll over it with, you know, your Sky Toss army that you're working on. Wow, no fate. Absolutely extra Stargates getting tossed on down. His third base is saturating his gas. Oh, dude, Monty, you're going to lose this game. You started out so well. Get a third base, man. You're at 10 minutes. Like, if you don't have a third base at 10 minutes, you're doing something wrong here, or you're going for a crazy 2-base all-in and not ever planning on needing to expand because you'll have won or lost very soon. But man, he's afraid of the Void Rays. You can tell because look how clustered up he is inside this base. Wait, he's opening the door. He's moving out. Sort of. Upgrades are +2 attack, combat shield, and stim for the bio. That's good. I like that. Flux Veins is done for no fate, and +2 air attack is done with +3 halfway complete. That is some good upgrades, man. That is honestly pretty good upgrading from no fate here. To have +3 attack at like 12 minutes in a Brave Noob World game is... Go get him. Go get him, Tiger. Alright, third base does come down for Monty. He was making a third the whole time. I didn't see it because I was so panicked. Falcon blindness. It affects millions every year. Yeah, he can transfer. He's transferring SCV. He's transferring SCVs down here. That is something low-level players don't do all the time either. Oh, this mule missed, though. God, I hate it when a mule misses the call down and just sits there the whole time. Wait, hold on. Will we figure this out?
Additional supply depots are required.
Looking at
Upgrade complete.
his camera. Oh, in control. We miss you. We miss you a lot, dude.
Up, ready to go.
Look at it. Look at the mule. Look at the mule.
Some help here.
Oh, he got attacked. He was trying to see if there's a fourth base coming up on that right side, and he got his information that his dude died. Look at the mule. Look. Okay, he's not going to look at the mule. Oh, supply depot call-downs, though. He's like, I was a little supply blocked. Let's get out of there. He is not supply blocked anymore, but man, it just feels like No Fate just does this, right? This is just his life. He just makes a bunch of Void Rays and carriers. He gets plus attack upgrades for him. He maxes out, and he just A-move goes. So this is going to be interesting. I don't know. I like the Vikings. If the Vikings can attack the bodies of the carriers directly or the Void Rays directly, they're going to be okay. The Marines just, I mean, kind of stimming and killing interceptors is what they're really good at here. Once the interceptors are gone, individually target firing down Void Rays. But the problem is, it's 44 Marines and 19 Void Rays. So it's only 2 Marines per Void Ray, which is actually not enough to kill one. Which Protoss fans are very pleased to hear. It would be stupid if 2 Marines could kill an entire Void Ray. The cost difference there is monumental. I mean, you need, I would say, 5 or 6 with stim to take a Void Ray down. So you need more of those. More anti-air is going to be good here. It's just the Marauders are... It's a lot of Marauders for 9 Stalkers, man. Also, he doesn't know. He hasn't scanned over here. He doesn't know the Void Ray count keeps increasing. He doesn't know what No Fate is producing. It could be Colossus, right? It could be Colossus, which the Marauders would be good against. It could be just a million Stalkers, which the Marauders would be good against. But he's flying blind is what he's doing. I mean, No Fate, this Observer's great. He knows there's a base here based on these missile turret placements, but he doesn't know that this base is coming up. So here come the Void Rays. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the Void Rays are all dead. Remember? I underestimated the ability of Marines, you guys, in large numbers. Oh, no, the Marines are dying, though. They got super distracted by the carriers. Wow. 17 Void Rays just died there. Make more Marines. I mean, Siege Things did some stuff, I guess. Thor's single target mode. Are you in? I can't. I think this is single target mode. I'm not as familiar with the visual indicators of what they're in, but I think they're in single target mode, which is really good against carriers. Insanely good. against carriers and things like battle cruisers and broodlords, right? That's what it was invented for. So I thought NoFate would push here, but he's not doing it. He's waiting for reinforcements. Okay, yeah, remember? Woo! Remember when I was like, that's not enough Marines to take out those Void Rays? It was. It really was. Marines in large numbers with +3 attack and stim. The anti-air output is insanely good. Someone needs to do a fight club about this. Someone needs to go on the unit tester and see how many Marines, like what unupgraded Marine versus Void Ray, right? How many it takes to kill one. And then how many 3/3 Marines, right, with stim does it take to kill one? When the Void Rays, I guess, have +3 attack and +1 armor as well. I love this, that NoFate's like, wow, I lost 1,000,000 Void Rays during that engagement, but you know, what I need more of is the Void Rays, the Chad Rays, as they say. Monty's got a 5th base coming up at the 12 o'clock. It's more like an 11:30 or so. Love the 4th base from NoFate, though. I love the 4th base from Monty. And the 5th base. So, I mean, Monty was a little late on the expanding, but he's got it down now. He's got it figured out. High-sec auto-tracking, building armor coming in. Army value is 120 to 104, but once again, the Thors, if the Thors can single target stuff instead of trying to take down interceptors, that would be really good here too. We're back up to 42 Marines with 3/3. I was extolling the upgrades of NoFate earlier. This is beautiful upgrading here for Monty. 3/3 got +2 vehicle, +2 air, +1 vehicle and ship plating combined. +2 air armor is done for NoFate. I mean, this is some of the best upgrading I have ever seen in Brave New World. I do not feel good about these Void Rays. Oh yeah, the single target is here. So they're gonna burn down siege tanks and whatnot. Void Ray is getting the Void Ray, or Thor's getting the Void Ray treatment. The Marines are doing a better job, I think, target firing here. Carriers are going down real fast. Wow, that's it, man. Protoss army is gone. Monty, victorious. This is why you don't go Void Ray Carrier versus Terran. They have too much good anti-air. Vikings are good. Missile turrets are good. Oh, the rally is bad. The rally is so bad. Oh, man, Monty. Yeah, this is maybe a hard lesson for NoFate here, who continues to produce Void Rays, mind you. His army is 2 Stalkers and 4 Void Rays right now. Oh, never mind. That's the Void Ray down. The bad rally is also an issue. If you're rallying across the map, stop rallying after you lose a fight. Sometimes even after you win a fight. No! Hey, wait! This one's alive temporarily. Okay, it's dead now. I think that's our GG. That is... Whew! Yeah. More medevacs would be good, but you know, I don't think Monty needs them necessarily. Oh man, really? More, huh? The Marines are a little bit over-stimmed here. And they're not all at... Oh, he re-stimmed. Sure, you killed the Void Rays, but at what cost? This poor medevac's like, please, stop harming yourselves. I don't have enough energy left to heal you all. Slow Zealots. Ugh. Remember what I said about Slow Zealots versus Marines and Marauders? Not good. Charge Lots, yes. Slow Zealots, bad. Okay, this is as overstimmed. It's overstimmed to the point where you can't stim anymore. The game won't let you because you don't have enough HP to stim. So, we're making... Oh, carriers. Yes, carriers will have time to pop out here. Where's the rest? Oh, whoa! Okay. Can we survive long enough for the, like... 10. Oh, good game, well played. I was gonna see if they could survive long enough for the 10 medevacs to show up. The answer was yes. By the way, the answer was yes. They killed that carrier so fast, and these. Oh, you imagine being these guys on the ground? You're like, we've fought in so many battles. I've overstimmed. I feel gross. I feel gross, medevac. And the one medevac pilot's like, I'm sorry, we're out. And then like 6 medevacs show up with a ton of energy to heal you. Oh, that'd be such a welcome sight. But the battle is over. They'll get picked up and sent home for recuperation for the next battle, I'm sure. But good game. Again, this is entirely an object lesson. and why you don't go Void Ray Carrier against Terran is just bad. You need splash damage. You just do, right? You just need Colossus. You need Disruptors. You need Storm. Archons would be good too here. But Void Ray, 47 Void Rays died. 47. And guess what we were producing when we died? 4 more Void Rays. 4 more. Resources lost are about 27,000 to 12,000, which is insane. Like, insanely good for the Terran here. I do feel like No Fate just does this in every matchup. He doesn't care if it's Protoss or Zerg or Terran. He does it, and he probably wins, you know, fairly often. And then sometimes he runs into a Terran who actually makes a ton of Marines with good upgrades and stim and stuff. And that's it. Oh, who also knows how to use Thors with single target targeting. Fantastic. So, well played by Monty. Like, I assume you're the person that sent this in. So, thanks for sending it in. Again, thanks for Snipermonkey for screening for me. Again, send your replays to him at the email address listed below, and he will be happy to watch them and will let me know which ones are the best. And I do appreciate the work that he does. And, again, I think he only got 2 or 3 in the last couple weeks. So, you know, it's a good time. It is a good time to send your replays into Snipermonkey, and just tell you that much. All right. Well, I think we learned some good lessons here. We had some good laughs. So that's going to be it for me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft II Legacy of the Void and a brave noob world. Go ahead. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.